right, welcome back, everybody. You're with us here on Cape Rugby TV. Jerome, big day. This was it now. The finals between Marties and Helderburg. Helderburg have had a great season. Marties, on the other hand, they had to come from behind. I think at one stage they were number 8 on the log. This was going to be a clash of the Titans.
Yeah, well done to both the teams. I mean, obviously we said Helderburg last week, from where they were coming up, it's not every team that will make it, coming from Super B, playing in the final the next year, Super A. So well done to them. And also, like you say, with Marties, with the little that they have and the time that they had, because they had to catch up Wednesdays and Saturdays. So that was good player management from Kabamba Floors to keep the guys fresh till the end.
I'm going to pause you there because I can see you're about to give us all the results as well. Folks, let's take a look now. First off, highlights. Again, courtesy of Supersport Schools. Here's Marties up against Helderburg in the 2023 Super League A finals. All right, there we go. What a game. Marties and Helderburg. All right, Jerome. I must say, looking at the game, I didn't think, because remember we saw Marties playing the week before. They actually had a bit of work to do. This wasn't an easy road for them. Marties had to play in the quarterfinals, semi-finals, sorry. They had actually played in the semi-finals to get into this space. We know that Helderburg, for example, was guaranteed a position, 1 and 2. If you came in that position, you were guaranteed the spot. Marties had to work for this, but I must say, looking at this, and I might be completely wrong, it didn't look to me like the same team.
Talking about the Marties.
I'm talking about Marties, yeah.
Yeah, look, it's definitely, as you say, because they had 3 hard games, because you remember they also had Uni Milnerton that Wednesday. Yeah. And then they play Villages, and then against then Saturday. So it's 3 tough games for these youngsters to keep on playing. So they had a lot of work to do. So yeah, well done to them, because it's like, if up front, it's men against boys.
Men against boys.
But the boys didn't stand back.
No, but it was great. It was really good. Anyway, we've got to give a lot of credit there to both sides, Helderburg and Marties. Let's take a look now, second half. This was, of course, what it all came down to. Marties and Helderburg playing at City Park for the Western Province Club Rugby Super League A final. quickly got you here, Gift, with the hope that the guys can still hear you. You guys must be very happy.
We are ecstatic. I think, yeah, we worked hard for this. I think, wow, to be honest, I don't have words. I think the guys showed it out on the field today. We've worked hard. We had a massive turnaround. We've struggled this year, but we pulled through. We managed to make it out of this one as a family, and I'm extremely proud of the boys. Thankful to the management as well for helping us stick through this one.
There we go, folks. We leave it at that. Congratulations, Marty. Stellenbosch University, winners of the Western Province Club Rugby Super League A 2023. Right, welcome back. There we go. Jerome, final result. Congratulations then, of course, for goes to Marty's. They walk away as the champions for Western Province Club Rugby 2023. They've done it again.
Yeah, well done to them. In like I always say, if you play another thing about City Park, if you play at City Park, you must be 20 points up at halftime to make sure that you win the game. If you play with the wind. So Marty's were like up with their 20 points. So it was tough for Helderburg to come back the second half. Even they tried, but it was tough for them to come back in that wind.
Yeah, well, there we go, folks. So congratulations then, Marty's. Marty's walk away as the 2023 league champions. A lot of rugby still to come this year. Nobody's going anywhere. Of course, let's quickly take a look then at your final results that came in this past weekend. And then, of course, it was Kraaifontein 21-5 over Macassar. Franschhoek going into the playoffs after beating Hands and Hearts 22 points to 15. And then Van der Stel went down to Hamadias. So Hamadias walk away as the Super League C champions. SK Warmers 31-12 over CPUT. SK Warmers walk away as champions in Super League B. And Marty's, of course, winning Super League A. Folks, we will be getting the SK Warmers CPUT match for you. You'll be able to join us next week with those highlights. So unfortunately, we didn't have that for you on time this week, but looking forward to having that for you. Coming up this weekend, though, Franschhoek and NTK are going into the playoffs. They'll be playing for promotion relegation into Super League A. And then, of course, Primrose and Kraaifontein. Jerome, that's another big one, Primrose and Kraaifontein. Primrose will really, really want to make sure that they stay out of this one. And primarily I'm saying that because then it's 2 years relegation in a row.
Yeah, it's tough, and Primrose work hard.
From the other match, of course, that's a big one, is Elsie's Rivier against Gardens. This is another playoff match. They need to end up in third place to be able to get promotion into Super League C. They've also kind of followed their permutations quite interestingly, and these matches over the weekend had to work for them. Whistling Wheels, Strand United, Gardens, of course, had played up their games. But let's quickly take a look at the logs then in the promotion league. And there you see it. Strand United then ending in first place, followed by Atlantis, then Elsie's Rivier, and then of Gardens, and then, of course, Solarians. So if you look at those matches, Jerome, this is what it's going to come down to now, is the playoffs in this in the promotion league. Elsie's and Gardens. That's what it's going to come down to. One of these teams is going to go up, together with Strand United and Atlantis.
Yeah, look, you're talking about fan factor. We know the support that Elsie's have. Not that Gardens don't have that, but I think that Elsie's crowd is following their team quite well. So it might help them a bit, but look at the score. Look at the points there, 25 all. So it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be down till the last second of the game.
Down to the last second of the game. Right, folks, of course, talking about down to the last second of the game, Score Energy Drinks on board with the Western Province Club Rugby. Every week we run a competition for you on our Facebook page where we ask you to spot the team. Last week we ran this picture. You can see it here. And, of course, Busy Bees in action. And we did have a competition winner. And so congratulations to Nathan Hanekom. Nathan walks away with this Score Energy Drinks, case of Score Energy Drinks. Nathan, of course, you entered on Facebook, so please make sure that you follow us on Facebook Messenger, where we can then get a hold of you so that you can come in and collect your prizes. if you are a previous winner, get all of us on Facebook so we can reach out to you. Jerome, final thoughts on coming up this weekend? 3 games heading this weekend. Franschhoek and NTK, LC Shafir Gardens, Primrose and Kraaifontein. Final thoughts from you?
Yeah, look, it's going to be interesting, and I hope we're going to see fans coming out. Even if your teams are not playing, it will be interesting games over the weekend. So hopefully we'll see a lot of people there. But and I think it looks like the weather is going to be nice also. So hopefully we'll see some people, and we'll see some good rugby on Saturday.
Yeah, and I think just quickly talking about the weather. For those of you that maybe have been affected by the weather conditions, we know it was a particularly rough week, and our thoughts go out to you. And yeah, hopefully we do have some good weather at City Park this weekend. Jerome, thanks. We'll see you again next week, same time, same place.
Yeah, thanks. Be good to talk about who's going up and who's staying down who's next week. So it's going to be a good topic.
Yeah, it's going to be very exciting. This is what it all comes down to. And we've still hopefully got the provincial or the awards coming up. All right, folks, that's a wrap from us this evening. We'll see you again next week. Same time, same place. Have a fantastic rugby weekend. Bye-bye.